Waiters. Bryant drives in.
Beautiful.
Just floating to the rim.
He gets up and stays up.
Man, you could hourglass.
Now here's Waiters. Touchdown against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting himself to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. He misses the free throw.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And they're not taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep adding to their lead.
Well, it's never a good idea to back off and ease up, and it doesn't look like that thought's even crossed their mind. I love it.
Westbrook goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more pep in their step as they start to put together some rhythm.
Bryant, and the shot is good. Bryant's got 35.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Got it off in time.
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Houston on top as they wrap up the second quarter on a 15-4 run. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Rudy, some fine defensive work from this team in the first.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
What a game we've seen here for Bryant. He has 38 points and 4 blocks.
It's hard to imagine that he's accounted for over half their points.
Well, you can just look at the box score, and we've been sitting here watching it. I mean, we've seen it with our own 2 eyes. It's for real.
Taking a look at the Thunder, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Hazonia, and it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz got
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. We could be looking at 4 quarters of end-to-end basketball tonight. Both teams extremely athletic. Kenny, who were some of the more athletic guys you played against?
Most athletic guys, wow. I think at the point guard position there was a lot of athletic guys, but the guy who was probably toughest to keep out of the lane, other than Isaiah Thomas, was Kevin Johnson, who doesn't get a lot. The mayor of Sacramento, Shaq's new franchise.
For me, it was Hakeem. He was quick, smart, and highly skilled. Everyone knows I was a bully, Ernie. I couldn't break this guy. One time I bowled him in the chest. He just looked at me and said, "Nice elbow, big fella."
That's how Hakeem talked. I thought it was him. I had to look. I thought Hakeem was in the building.
I couldn't break him.
Wow.
Coming up shortly, the tip-off. The man with the call, Kevin Harlan.
NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Last game for the Pelicans, they picked up a W against the Trailblazers in Portland. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and it really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Bryant, he's in at point guard. He's out there with Harden. Rudy Gay is out there with Cauley Stein. Good on the shot.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And so it's New Orleans with it. It's a three-point game. Evans dishes to Barea. Pass to Holiday. Rocket 6. From deep three-point range, the Rockets pull it in. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
And that is good. 7 points for Freak.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bryant.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Inside Holiday. Kicks to Evans. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Fades away. Cannot hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Bryant. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Bryant comes with the double team. And Holiday kicks to Davis. It's good. The assist that time. From Holiday.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you can actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
And he gets it to go.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now here's Davis. It's deflected.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Here's Bryant. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
One shot. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here is Holiday. 9 points last game. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He made it clear that their offense simply needed to run through Bryant. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
All right, Doris, thanks. And the basket by Harden.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here is Holiday. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Bryant against Holiday.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Bryant tries in, and that one is hammered home.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Feeds it to Larkin. Left side, Davis. And again, no good by New Orleans.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Hey, Brewer.
Now here's Bryant. Not a lot of room. That's good. Bryant's got 18 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
1:22 left here in the opening quarter. It's rebounded by Lawson. Houston leading by 16. Outside Bryant.
Tie.
The feed to Brewer. It's stolen. It's taken away by Brewer.
Hey, Rudy.
Outside Bryant. Knocked away. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Davis has got the ball. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Gay passes to Bryant. Takes it from 10. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bryant's got 20.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
And it's Gordon missing.
Hey,
Bryant against Gordon. And Bryant kicks to Gay on the wing. Brewer dishes it to Bryant. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one's on Eric Gordon. The Rockets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Larkin. And Rockets head coach Kevin McHale
to make the right play.
Zigging and zagging and juking and jaking to boot, man. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets. Bryant, he's in at the point. Rudy Gay is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Harden, and it's Park in at the 5 spot. Gordon kicks to Larkin. Everett, he's covered by Gay. Here's Davis, and the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Shot's good. Hit.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their
Move the
approach
ball.
to the game
Stick it
right
too
now.
much.
There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. It's stolen by Bryant. And Bazemore kicks to Bryant. Takes it from 10. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 82% accuracy.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder was just a man on a mission. He finished with 45 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
It's stolen by Bryant.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again.
That's moving.
That was incredible.
And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all, just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that.
Back to Batum. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the layup. Batum's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring. 1
second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bryant. There's a killer two-handed slam.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
With one on the clock and a foul on the shot, he'll go to the stripe for 2. The Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so a pretty lot. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. And guys, for the Grizzlies, this is a team they knocked out in the first round in last year's playoffs, so they'd better be ready. Some extra motivation on this one. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it.